Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Nasty Addiction Garage. My name is Jeremy. First and foremost, I want to thank all my subscribers for watching. All my new subscribers, if you like what you see, please make sure you hit one of these links somewhere in this area and subscribe. I would be greatly appreciative to all you guys who do subscribe and watch these videos. So now, where we last left off, we had a whole bunch of seals put on. Just kind of a recap. We refreshed the motor so far. I did get some more seals in that I was gonna need to complete the refreshing of the 5th gen, and I got them in. So we're gonna get those done. I wasn't gonna record it just because it's super tedious, like small little things. I'm just gonna do it so then I have some type of documentation that shows that it was replaced on this motor. So then when I do sell it, it's stated owner has video collection of everything that was done to the car. And I just think that's worth more than a lot of different things just saying that I replaced it itself. When you have visual proof, it just secures people and letting them know that things were done appropriately. So that's what I'm just gonna do. I mean, I'm not gonna cut corners here. I want it as if I was gonna keep it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making it look like it's something that I'm gonna keep. Anyway, once we finish this, then I can focus all my time and energy on this body. The body's done. We still need to have Marco come out here and wet sand it and buff and all that other stuff. But we're going to get to that after I start cleaning it. I'm going to get the windshield guys to come soon. So there's a lot of stuff coming for this car. We're going to repaint the stock turbo wheels. So we got a lot of stuff still to do on this car. But let's get to this motor and then we'll focus on this later. Let's go. Alright guys, so what we're going to be replacing is the seal behind this. Alright, we're going to remove all these bolts, remove this one, remove this and this here, pop this wheel out. After we pop this wheel out, we're going to remove that seal in the back. I got all my seals here. That goes that seal to that. All part numbers are on here if you guys are all interested to order these yourself. So they are all available still. I got this from Tools R Us. They have them all. They have a lot of them, rather. I don't know about all of them, but they have a lot of them and pretty decently priced. So we're going to be replacing this. Or I'm going to pull this out, replace this seal that's behind here, replace that seal that's behind there, remove this, remove this piece here, replace the seal that goes, this ring that goes behind here. So let's get to it. So it's removed. That puller thing was great. There. This as well, and removing this. First, So, seal is replaced, guys. As you see, nice and fresh. I clean off most of the RTV off of around the seal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to recoat it with some RTV just to make sure the seal stays nice and good. I'm not sure if that's the way you do it or not, but the way this motor came to me, they had RTV around all the seals. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm doing it to all of them. but look at it, looks good. So onto this pulley. Got to remove this. This is new. I'm gonna remove this. I might put some Loctite on this and this here just to be safe. Just because I'm not sure how how good that's in, but I'm going to do that, and let's get it. Okay, remove the little wheel from here. So this is removed. Definitely going to. I think there's a certain way. Yeah, there's a certain way you put it on. Wheel is removed. Kind of scratched a little the water pump like pulley housing part, but that's no big deal. I'm gonna move on now to pull this off, and then I'm gonna remove this seal, and then start removing this piece to remove it and replace this seal. So as you notice, they're all OEM seals. I think that's probably best for these motors, just because a lot of the aftermarket parts don't explain if it's for 4th gen or 5th gen a lot of times. So this is kind of where we're at. I'd just rather get OEM parts and get that done. So let's move on. Alright guys, so the actual mechanism is removed. I got it down here along with the propeller and the seal, but looks pretty good. No scorn marks, looks pretty legit. So what I'm going to do is remove this gasket around here and replace it with that one, so then it fits perfectly fine, and we'll go from there. I think I'm going to just RTV the actual seal itself. I think it looks like that's what they did here. I'm just going to put a light coat around it to help prevent any leaks, but we're going to go ahead and do that and go from there. So I cleaned it up really nice. I think I did a pretty good job about cleaning it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to put RTV inside the actual crack where the gasket goes, just because I don't think they're meant to be that way. Like, this is very, I don't know, it's very iffy, but I'm going to use the new one, and I'm not going to put RTV on the back of it, but I am probably just going to go like a little line over it. Maybe, I don't know, it looks dangerous. I'm just gonna use the seal and then put it on. I don't think I'm gonna do any type of RTV actually. So let's get to it. Kind of difficult trying to fit this gasket in there, but it works. So I'm trying to keep it on there. What I'm going to do is start adding the wheel back along with the propeller, and then I'm going to seal it up with that. I think I'm not going to use any RTV. I'm not sure if I should. I'm actually probably going to do some real quick research and see if I should or not, but I just might just around the seal itself. Like, I'm indecisive about it, but I just don't want to clog like the oil galleys like this, and so I'm gonna do it real light then if I do it. right, everything is torqued down to spec. I believe it was 74 or 78 inch foot-pounds. So that's kind of where we're at. That's what I'm torquing it to. That's about it. Now we're going to remove this seal. Let's get to it. Both seals have been replaced. Remove the old ones. That's one of the old ones. That's actually, I'll throw them all up here so you can see them. Everything that was replaced. These were the old ones. Replace those with some new ones. Everything's all in, torqued to spec. I'm just gonna give a little RTV action around these both, and we'll call it a day, guys. A day. So I'm gonna put everything back together, obviously here. And then we'll call it a day. So both seals have a little bit of RTV applied around it, just to kind of complete a seal. So there's no leaks. Again, this is not how people say it's supposed to be done. I'm just doing this for my own satisfaction. It's not going to hinder anything, but it'll help. So yeah, I mean, do as you please, but this is something that I do. And it's not like a Toyota thing. So yeah, these are done. So we're gonna start replacing things back on and go from there, guys. So let's do it. So reinstalled the pulleys. They're both on. Both have been replaced with new seals. Torque to spec. New seal. Maybe you can see it. With a little bit of RTV in the back. Cleaned it up a little bit. It's looking good. So this is nice and done. That's going to be on and doing well. So now what I'm going to do is replace this, and then we can start putting on the covers and setting everything up. Alright guys, timing belt is on. Everything is nice and snug, tightened. Everything with the tensioner. Good stuff, good stuff. So now I'm going to move on to screwing in the knock sensor. Then we're going to do the bottom half of the timing belt cover. Then we're going to do the new top timing belt cover. So it's about 3 o'clock a.m. I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to call it a day, guys. All right, the bottom of the timing belt plate is on. We're gonna go now move on to the upper portion of the timing belt. So there's another like cover that goes up here. I could show you what happened to the last one. Must have been during transportation or something like that, but it's kind of tore up, a little busted up. But I do have the new one, and the new one is right here. The new one is right in here. So here goes the new one. So we're gonna put the new one right up on here, and it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be perfect. So let's do it. All right, so the new one is on. I did order the timing belt thing that's, or not the timing belt, the injector warning label. So then it goes right here, I believe, or somewhere around here. But I'm going to remove this because I want to keep, hopefully I can keep it. Perfect. That came out great. I'm going to give it a little wipe down and see how it looks. So this is kind of how I leave it. Nicely put together. Timing belt. I mean everything. All the seals on this side are all replaced. This is a brand new timing belt cover. Got all the stickers here for all this stuff that I just replaced. Still got a couple more things to do, but this I will do off camera. This is just the water neck outlet. So what I'm going to be doing is just replacing that seal. That seal was still good, and I was going to reuse it, but I'm like, nah, let's just replace it with a new one and call it a day. I'll save that in case I need anything. I need to at any point. But yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. I'm excited on how this looks. This is going to be great. So it looks like that's going to conclude today's episode, guys. Just wanted to refresh this stuff. I just wanted it to be, excuse me, it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted this to be documented that I did change these seals. I want the person who gets this car to know that they're getting a fresh motor, a fresh car. So I want everything documented. They can revert back to see, you know, what I did. If they have any questions or anything or concerns, they can see actually what was done and what wasn't. So, yeah, guys, again, I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you for watching. Please continue watching. Watch all through the whole videos. I'm trying to accomplish my 4,000 watch hours. So let's see how that goes. But in the meantime, I'm going to continue doing what I do here at Nasty Addiction. So the motor's almost done. As far as putting it all back together again and piecing it all. All I'm doing now is waiting for the powder coating stuff, and then we'll be good to send out the wire harness. After the wire harness is sent out, we'll put that together. Once the motor's all put all like literally together and put together, we're throwing it in here. Like, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm super excited. Thing is looking good in here, but I do have to power wash this or clean it out somehow because it's super dusty. Next thing that we'll be focusing on after we clean this car up a little bit is going to be that fuel tank. We're going to change out the fuel pump, put the 255 Walbro, and go from there, guys. So, again, thank you. This is Nasty Addiction. We build with purpose.